Get it right. Connor back to throw. Throws out to the left. Got Josh Bays, number 2. Brings up a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, just a little hitch route to Josh. Runs about 5 yards, tries to tuck it away and get what he can. It's Josh's 9th reception on the season.
Scoreboard calls it 3rd and 2, so will we. Ball's on the 37. Chris Lee in motion, handoff up the middle. Close to the 1st down was Fields, number 88. Number 5, Adam Davis on the tackle. And we're going to have an official's timeout for a measurement. Looks like they got it by a 1/3 of a football.
A 1/3, that's pretty, wow, if you can see that, that's pretty good. A 1/3 of a football.
Or they're going to be short by a 1/3 of a football.
Fields, boy, you might be right.
1/3 of a football short. Actually.
Wow. Welcome back, Doug. Jeez.
So that makes it 4th and 1. And here's another one of those decisions. 4th and 1, you're down 3, 5:52 left in the 1st half, and the Dragons will go for it.
Lake Orion's converted on 1 4th down already, and they came into tonight's game converting 57% of their 4th down conversions.
You know what you're going to see? You're going to see the double tight, full house backfield. Connor takes the ball, 1st down and more.
You know what formation you're going to see. You don't necessarily know what play you're going to see. Well, and that's what we saw here is situation. Get set. You think it's going to go to Kraus, but no. Connor does a nice job of seeing the gap, the bubble as they call it, off the right side of the defensive line of the Bulldogs for that 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Dragons. Lee comes in motion. He gets the handoff coming left. Got a little running room, close to the 1st down. Yeah, every time they've run that full house backfield, every time we've seen it, the ball goes to a running back. This is the first time I can remember that it's been a quarterback keeper and got a great gain off of it.
Well, quarterback keepers have been good in this state of Michigan lately.
Absolutely.
If you know what I'm talking about. Last Sunday.
Absolutely. They had one in the game last night. So 1st down for the Dragons. Ball's on the 17, 5:16 left in the 1st half. Bunch look left. Esther comes in motion. Ball goes up the middle to Fields. He's going to get maybe 5 out of it. You can say this about young Mr. Fields. He hits the hole in a hurry.
Hits the hole in a hurry. It's his 3rd carry right here. You see him running a little. Esther comes in motion from left to right. Fields gets the football. Inside.
There he is right there, and he's got 3 yards. Giovinazzo back in at running back. 2nd and 5.
That was
a mix-up on the line. That was ugly. I don't know if they're having if they're having more problems with the center quarterback exchange.
Yeah, that just didn't look good from the get-go. The strength was to the right side of the formation, and I don't know if they missed a motion or missed a handoff coming in motion, but Connor just tried to get what he could coming back to the left-hand side.
I don't think he ever got the ball again. Timeout on the field. Timeout, Romeo. So 3:59 left here in the 2nd quarter. Romeo's up 3-0. Dragons on the move, and Romeo takes a timeout. So while we have that, we will ask you, have you ever wanted to make your own TV show or operate a camera for a live sporting events like our happy crew here tonight? Well, ONTV can make it happen. Your first step, though, is to sign up for orientation. It's free and offers you a look behind the scenes of ONTV. Call 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060 for more information. So this is Chris, this is a huge series for the Dragons. They got to come out of this with some points somewhere.
Yeah, Lake Orion's 0 of 4 tonight on 3rd down.
Double wide, double slot, no motion. Connor back to throw, got hit as he threw and overthrew Chris Lee. Just as he let the ball go, he got unloaded on.
Yeah, number 9, Mitchell Hess, provided the penetration.
Time, and boom, right there.
Yeah, just nice little spin move on the left side of the defensive line, right side of the line, the Lake Orion offensive line. Little spin move inside, got in Connor Grant's passing lane, forced the incompletion.
Dragons gonna go for it. It's 4th and 7 from the 14.
On the flip side, Lake Orion's 2 of 2 on 4th down conversions this game.
They need to get to the 8. And Lake Orion's going to use their last time out and talk it over.
It's a situation here where, you might say to yourself, well, you know what, let's kick the field goal and let's tie this up. Well, 2 attempts last week were no good. Field goal attempts were no good last week. So there might be some thought as to, do we want to kick the field goal or not? Now, Lake Orion, like I said, has been good on 4th down tonight, converting 2 of 2. But that might be some of the thought process by the coaching staff.
Well, if you haven't got trust in your kicker, and the young man, Belavaco's done a great job all season.
Well, Shanzer last week was they kicked the extra. They was kicking last week, and so he missed 2 field goals, and so Belavac was out there warming up himself right now.
He's out warming up, and he comes back. So yeah, the Dragons are going to go for it. They're going to line up in a double slot. Trips to the right with a double slot. Single back in the backfield. Connor back, looking, throwing, end zone.
Got him.
Lake Orion Dragons, Corey Esther. What a great throw and a great catch.
Well designed. Connor's 11th touchdown on the year. Touchdown pass on the year.
And Corey had probably 2 steps on the closest defender.
That's Corey Esther's 9th touchdown on the year. 3 of 3 on 4th down.
How about that? Belavac went for the extra point. Kyle Bell will hold. Connor Grant will be the long snapper. Ball's down. Kick is up. And the kick is good. 3:49 left here in the second quarter. Dragons take a 7-3 lead. And as we said, they had to come out with points. And boy, what a great call on 4th down to get the touchdown.
You see Corey Esther, his leg in the slot here, and he just runs a little corner route. Got on top of the defender, the safety out there, and Connor Grant throws a nice strike to Corey over his right shoulder for a touchdown.
And what a great job by the offensive line to take the defensive pressure and steer it away from Connor. He was moving a little bit to the right, and I didn't get who the offensive lineman was, but took the Romeo defender and just steered him further right from where Connor was going.
So if you would have said to me that Lake Orion turned the ball over 3 times in the first half, and what would you have said to me? Would you have said we were up or down?
Well, and it's not only the 3 turnovers, it's the penalties that happened too.
Yep, 4 penalties tonight for the Dragons.
And let's face it, up until You know, for most of the game, they have been down. Short kick taken on the 10, up past the 20, down to the 20 or the 32-yard line. Looked like number 88, Mitch Fassetti, on the return, where Romeo will take over 1st and 10. I would imagine that it is not going to be a very pleasant halftime in the Lake Orion Dragon locker room. There are going to be some serious issues addressed. Romeo 1st and 10. They come out in a trips left. Hurley out to Fassetti. He gets a gain over the 45, close to the 46. It'll be a 1st down for Romeo.
Another little bubble screen again, and Williams does a nice job of blocking Kyle Bell right there, which springs Fassetti for the extra yardage. Wiggins can't get off a block and make a play. Finally brought down just past the 45.
1st down Romeo, trips right, singles wide out left. Hurley in at quarterback, and they're doing the same thing. They see how the Dragons line up, then they'll call their coverage right over the middle. That's going to be not called incomplete.
Drew Casey, wow.
Intended for Williams, and he got nailed right in the ribs. He's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, and he's been hit a couple times, and he's just a big target. Hurley fakes the bubble screen to the right and throws that little seam right to Williams, and Casey does a nice job coming from his free safety spot to knock it loose.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 46, 3:12 left in the half. Trips to the right. Motion. Handoff number 26, Shimon on the counter. He's got maybe 6 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 into Dragon territory from the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and guess who made the tackle again? Or the hit again, number 20, Drew Casey.
Yeah, we've said his name a lot tonight. So 3rd and 4.
Romeo tonight, 3 of 7, 43% on 3rd down.
And down goes Hurley. Chris Lee in on the tackle. Couple other Dragons.
Justin Cathers, Brad Check, you name it.
Yeah, what I was watching at the end of that is just how much time they're taking, because the back judge had started his 5-second countdown on the 25-second clock. So it's 4th and 4. Romeo's going for it. They come out twins to the right, single wide out to the left. Now they got both Hess and Hurley in. Hurley at quarterback, Hess is the running back. Again, everyone looks. The back judge counting off, and Romeo's going to take a timeout. And I think that was the same thing as what we saw earlier. Go out there, see if you can use up enough time to draw them offside, and the Dragons didn't bite. And all they did was use up clock. It's 1:27 left in the half, and the Dragons will get the ball back to start the second half. Dragons up 7-3.
Hurley 8 of 16 so far for 86 yards. Leading receiver for Romeo, Mitch Fassetti, four receptions for 49 yards.
You know, it hasn't been the most textbook example of playoff football, but it's been a fairly entertaining half.
I don't think the coaches would say that.
You've seen a little bit of everything.
I mean, I mean, if you call 4 turnovers combined by the 2 entertaining, I guess that's.
I say you've seen it all. You've seen interceptions, fumbles, penalties, pass interference. You've seen it all. Sideline warnings. Little quick kick by Hess. Ball's down to the 10, to the 5. Good job stopping it. Were they able to hold it in? Yes, they were. Great job. I think it was number 22, Jason Samet, came down, knocked the ball backwards, and another Romeo player was there to down it on the 1.
You know, this is a situation too where you Lake Orion, you've had 4 fumbles tonight, 3 which they've turned over. It's a situation where we've seen where that quarterback center exchange hasn't been perfect either. Grant's fumble or bobbled a couple coming out from under center. So, you know, this is a key series for the Dragons just to get that out from where they're at right now. And Romeo's got 1 timeout left. They get a first down, the half's over.
It is. Dragons come out full house, double tight end. Handoff up the middle. Matt Krause, he's got lots of room. That's getting it out of the shadow of your own goalpost. Gain of about, let's call it 25 yards.
Now it's a situation where you've given yourself some breathing room, and yet you have no timeouts up. But let's try to put something productive before the half.
You still got a minute left. 1:05. Full house backfield. Handoff, Krause again. He goes down.
Fumble again.
Ball's on the ground again, and Romeo comes up with it.
Wow. I tell you what.
Oh my.
I tell you what. They're calling him down. They're calling him down.
Oh, what a break for the Dragons.
They're calling him down.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Wow.
I tell you what, let's give Romeo some credit here. You know, not only has it been uncharacteristic of Lake Orion to fumble the football, but credit the Bulldogs for the way they're attacking, the way they're hitting, where they're making contact and trying to strip those footballs out. We've seen it multiple times here tonight, not only on just the turnovers themselves, but the other plays that have happened.
Now this I can't, okay, they've called timeout, fine. But one of their co-head coaches is out in the center of the field to talk to the official about that last call. You know, it's all one thing, but stay outside the numbers. So yeah, Lake Orion catches a huge break, and I don't know, Ian, can we get the replay on that? No, we can't, okay. So it's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Dragons. Dragons come out trips right, single wide out to the left.
Romeo in their nickel package.
Draw play.
Fumble again! Falls
on the ground again, and this time Romeo's got it.
Unbelievable what we've seen here tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Fields carried the ball that time. Again,
yeah, did he?
Freshman first.
Let's see. He did.
That's why my point was earlier, is they've got 2 guys around Fields that time. They've got a 3rd guy in there trying to rake the ball out, and they're doing a nice job. They're doing a nice job of corralling a ball carrier and making sure that, 1, the guy is going to go down, but 2, there's also a guy in there to try to rip it out, and they've done that well tonight.
And I don't think Fields ever really had the ball wrapped up. So Romeo takes over, 1st and 10, 41.4 seconds left. Trips to the left, or trips to the right. Twins to the left. Empty backfield. Hurley back to throw, rolling. Pressure from Chris Lee. Throws, and it's dropped. Number 23, Alec Hanser. Ball was thrown low, and he just couldn't go down low enough to pick it up.
There's that pressure again by Chris Lee.